Say good morning to everybody at home.
Good morning.
Hi guys. So we'll start in that Pilates stance, toes apart, heels together. You're going to tighten your inner thighs. Quads are on. Glutes are bolted together with big Frankenstein bolts, so we're narrowing the pelvis. Tighten that pelvic floor. Pull torso up as tall as you can. On your back, you're going to pull scapula down to opposite hip pocket, scapula down to opposite hip pocket. So back X is on. You're going to draw rib to hip and rib to hip, so front X is on. Squeeze your spine as tight as you can. Hands come up, keeping the shoulders down. Pull the shoulders down for 4, release, 3, release, 2, release, and 1. We're going to bring it down. We're going to be sitting on the mat. Feet come forward, knees together, and hands just drape across our shins. Pull tail between the legs and scoop back. So you're just taking that rib cage as far back as you can. Oh, that feels lovely. Hold here and breathe into your back. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe like right below the bra strap or heart rate monitor. Inhale. And exhale. And again. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Take the feet straight forward. Using that breath, breathe into your back and reach your arms forward. And we're pointing those toes kind of through the metatarsals. And then roll back halfway, shoulders down. Good. Inhale, reach forward. Breathe into your back, reaching forward. Exhale and back. Squeeze those inner thighs. Tighten your pelvic floor and narrow the pelvis. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, so just warming up that spine. And again, reach forward, inhale. And exhale back. Good, and inhale forward. And this time as we exhale back, we're going to roll all the way down. So shoulders down, rolling, rolling, bending the spine, rolling. Hands reach up overhead, and rib cage is hidden away into your body. So you don't want the flare open, but pull it down into the body and to open up the armpits. Reach the legs. So legs are active, the feet are active. Take the hands around to the side and draw them down to your thighs. Inhale up. Exhale out and around. Inhale up. Exhale around. One more time. Inhale up, big into your back. Exhale out and around. Reverse it. Hands out to the side like a snow angel. Come all the way up and bring the hands down, shoulders down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Hold here. Place your hands flat on the mat. Open up your chest and bend your knees. Good. From there, you're going to shrug your shoulders up. Good. And then you're going to reach your fingertips all the way down towards your heels. Exhale. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale down. Good. Holding there. Take your nose and try to draw it to your navel without lifting your head. So draw your nose all the way to your navel. And then look all the way back behind you. And then nose to navel. And then nose back behind you. So nose to navel is lengthening your neck. Good. And look back behind you. And now nose to navel. So lengthen the back of the neck as much as you can. And now lift the head up and lift the hands up. Come a little higher, come a little higher, come a little higher, working that hinge and roll down. Good. I like to shrug the shoulders here. Inhale, shrug the shoulders, look behind you with your nose. So look behind you. And reach the fingertips down to your heels, tuck your nose in, lengthen the neck, lift the head up, squeeze your inner thighs, come higher, 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 and roll down. Working those abs, warming them up. Shrug the shoulders, look behind you, inhale. Exhale, tuck the nose, reach those fingertips, bring the head up, come higher 3, come higher 2, come higher 1, and bring it back down and relax. So the hands relax down, chest is open. You're gonna take your right knee and you're just gonna tilt so the foot stays down, and you're just gonna, bye Kevin, thank you. Knee goes out to the side. Hold your left hip still. Feel the side of your foot on the mat and press it down the mat. And then turn in and come in. Good. External rotation with the knee out. Press down. Internal rotation and pull it up. External rotation out, press out. Internal rotation and bring it in. Out to the side, press the foot out, all the way, push that foot all the way out. Straight leg, reach it. So straight leg, there we go. Medial rotation, this one. Medial rotation and bring it in. Okay, same leg, but now we're gonna go medial rotation and press all the way down to the center. So now my right leg is straight. I'm gonna turn it out to the side. I'm gonna feel the outside of the foot on the mat and I'm gonna smear it back in. We're just opening the hips. Internal rotation, straightening the leg. External bending. Internal down. And external up. We'll do one more. Internal. Shoulders open and external. Hold there. Left knee goes out to the side. Press the outside of the foot along the mat and straighten the left leg. Turn medial rotation of that left leg and come all the way back in. External rotation out and press all the way out. Internal and pull it all the way in. Go out to the side, press out. Now take your knee, internal rotate like it's trying to look to the wall to the right side. And drag it back in. We'll do one more. External. Press all the way down. Turn that knee like it's trying to look at the wall to the right, all the way in, and pull it back in. Same leg. Face the knee to the right. Press down. It's a medial rotation. External, come up. Internal down. External. Internal. External. We got one more. Internal. And external, and bring it up. Good. Grab your knees with both your hands, feet are off the ground, and just do little circles. Kind of warming up that sacrum. And that lower back. And then reverse it. Good. And then legs are up in tabletop. Grab behind your quads, so you're right in your hamstrings. Take your nose to your navel and lift your head up. You're going to use your arms and bend your arms and hinge up as high as you can. And we're going to focus on breathing into our mid-back. So breathe into your mid-back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So you can't breathe into your tummy because you're all crunched down there. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. See how your eye gaze is to your quads. Keep it there. Reach your hands. And tap. Inhale for 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want, straighten the legs. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 40. Bigger arms. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 50. In. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 60 in. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 70 in. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 80 in. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 90 in. Exhale 2, 3, 400 and hold. Bend the knees in, crunch up a little higher. and release down, and release the legs down. Good, reach the legs across all the way out. Sorry, not across the body, but just straight out. And hands come up overhead, shoulders down. Inhale, lifting the hands up. Exhale, ears between the biceps, squeeze your inner thighs. Push all your air out and roll up. Nice, and reach forward. Good, shoulders down, arms come up, or if you want to make it easier, you can bring your arms forward. And we're rolling down. You look towards your toes or your shins, and we're rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Hands reach, inhale. Exhale. Good. Nice, you guys. Reach forward, hands up, or you can keep hands forward if you want to make it easier. Look towards your toes, towards your shins, your quads, your navel, and rolling down. Inhale, hands come up, ears between. Exhale, all your air out. Reach forward. Good. Hands up and roll down. So you guys have got it here. At home, if you're having a hard time with this, just roll halfway back and don't worry about coming all the way down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Reach all the way forward. Pull rib cage back behind you. So suck that rib cage in. Good. Hands up, shoulders down, and roll down, tightening those inner thighs. This will be our last one. Inhale, bringing arms up. Exhale. And reach. Good. Take the feet the width of your mat. Take your hands, set them inside your legs here. This is spine stretch forward. We're going to pull our rib cage back, and we're going to put pressure on our hands. So pull the rib cage back, put pressure on your hands, and really stretch out the back and use your abs to stretch out your back. And then you're going to sit up nice and tall and open up the shoulders. Pull toes back. Good, so you're stretching out those calves and hamstrings from the weekend. Exhale. Stretch out that back. Does everybody feel stretch in their back? Mary, can you feel it? Yes. Okay, Ruth, can you feel it? And then stack up nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, C curve. C curve, C curve, C curve. And stack up nice and tall. And one more time, and C curve. And stack up nice and tall. Bring ankles together, toes back. Sit up as tall as you can. You're going to take your glutes and scoop them behind your sit bones. Karen, if this gets into your hip flexors, bend those knees so you can sit straight up. Okay, sitting up as tall as you can. Hands go out to the side. Shoulders are down. You're going to hold a broomstick behind your back so your arms can't break that broomstick. And we're going to twist to the right. Exhale your air out. Sorry, to the left for 3, 2, 1. Grow tall and come back to the center. Now don't let your feet move, don't let your knees move. And exhale, 3, sit up taller, 2, good. And 1, inhale here. Exhale. And back to the front. And take it over. And back to the front, and again. And back to the front and take it over. Back to the front, last 2. Don't let those heels move. Pull toes back. Grow even taller. Last 1 and 3, 2, 1, and back to the front. Rolling like a ball. What do you think, Mary?
My heels moved.
Are they moving? What will happen is our sit bones will start to shift. And so you're trying to hold the pelvis still while the rib cage is twisting out. And that takes some work because everything kind of wants to follow. Okay, rolling like a ball. I like just the toes on the mat, ankles together. And you can have your hands here for easy. Not that anything's really easy. To make it a little harder, you can go here. To make it really hard, go here. Squeeze your heels to your tailbone. You're going to look to your pubic bone. Your shoulders are down and your back is rounded. Pull the rib cage back behind you. Now lift the toes up and balance. And that is our home here. So now lift the heels up and balance. Good. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. It should feel lovely on your back. Good. 10 of these. Use your core to come up. And again, hi Naomi. And keep the eye gaze to your tailbones. That way your back never straightens. Keep it rounded. Keep tail between the legs. Good. Perfect. Nice. And the heart, like the more that you keep those heels right to the tailbone, the harder it is. And if my count is right, one more. Okay, if you have sharp rings, turn them to the inside so you're smooth on your knuckles. This move that we're going to do was my hardest move when I first started doing Pilates. And each year it's, of course, gotten easier and easier. So if you have a hard time with it, know that this was my most hated move. We're going to keep your knees bent to protect the knees and lift the pelvis up. Tabletop. You got it. Good. And bring it back down. It all depends on how our shoulders move. Now, if you want a little harder, you would go straighter legs or straight legs all together, but just don't hyperextend and lift up. Tighten the glutes, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Good. Inhale here, exhale, bring it back up. Good, hold for 5, 4, 3, open the chest as much as you can, 2, 1, 2 more, but take a break if you need to. Everybody okay with it? Inhale here, okay, exhale, bring it back up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Good. Okay, roll out the wrist. So Pilates is a lot of wrist, a lot of flexibility. We're gonna sit on our feet, so this depends on your knees. So we're gonna bring our toes back behind us. We're gonna sit back kind of near the back of the mat, and you want your toes underneath you. And what we're doing is we're stretching out our feet, our toes. Well, you guys are all good. Ruth, that looks pretty good.
Can't go back any further.
Okay. From there, we're going to bring our hands forward and come up into plank. And shoulders are down, and your chest is directly over your hands. So Mary, walk your hands back a little bit or walk your chest right over your hands. There you go. Pull tail between the legs and squeeze your inner thighs. Push to the crown of the head. We're just going to hold here for another 4. Ruth, I can see you shaking. 3. This is good. 2. Scratch your nose. 1. Good. And we're going to walk back to a straight leg. As you're walking back, think about pushing those heels back. Good. And if your booty's hitting the bar behind you, just step forward a little bit. And we're going to hollow out the abs, and we're going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Come up onto your tippy toes. And then heels go down. Keep your glutes in. Don't let them pop out behind you. And roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. So these are Pilates push-ups. We got modifications. As you walk out, I like to stretch the heels down, stretch the heels down, stretch the heels down, stretch the heels down. Your modification is, if you want, knees down, straight body. But if you can do one up on your toes, then you're going to come up, make sure that your chest is right over the hands. We're going to lower down for 3, lower down 2, lower down 1, and press up. Lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1, and press up. Ruth, watch my hips. Hips here instead of here. Lower down 3, hips forward, lower down 2, lower down 1. We got 1 more. Lower down 3, good. Lower down 2, nice. Lower down 1, and press up. Heels, push down to the mat, straighten the legs. Walk back for 4, press those heels down. Walk back for 3, walk back for 2, and 1, and stretch. And roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, hollowing out the abs. dropping the shoulders. If you're hitting the bars behind you, just step forward. Come up onto your tippy toes. Good, and heels go down. Hollow out the abs, nose to navel, roll down. Turn the feet out parallel, a little bit better stretch. Walk out for 4, stretching those heels down. And 3, and 2, and 1. You can bring your knees down, but just make sure your booty's not up in the air, that's straight down. And we're gonna lower it down for 3, lower down 2, lower down 1, and press up. Lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1, and press up. And 3, 2, 1, and press up. One more, 3, 2, 1, and press up. Walk back for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and stretch. Good, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Do we got one more in us? How we doing, Mary? Okay, Ruth, doing good with it? Okay, come up onto your tippy toes. Karen, Sunshine, how we doing? Okay, heels come down. Hollow out, roll down. Remember, you can use your knees on the mat. Rolling all the way down. Feet now go parallel, this is a better stretch. Walk out for 4, hold that stretch. Walk out for 3, hold that stretch, straight legs. Calves are pushing down. Down 2, and down 1. Your knees can come down as long as your hips are forward. Lower down 3, 2, 1. Press up, pull tail, hollow out those abs, there you go. And 3, 2, 1. And again, 3, 2, 1. One more, 3, 2, 1. Press up, stand those legs straight, walk back, stretch those heels to the mat. Heels to the mat, heels to the mat. It's great leverage right here. Heels to the mat. Good, and nose to navel. Roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good, and walk forward. So we're going to take our feet and put them in 5th position. Your knees are going to go out to the side and your heels can come up. One hand comes forward. If you feel like you're going to fall off the machine because we're up in the air, use the bars. We're going to go straight down. And then when you're ready, sit back. Okay, I've never mastered that one completely, but you know, it's good to do it over and over. At some point it happens. Tomorrow morning? Okay, thank you, sweetie. Mwah. Okay, from there we're gonna go hands behind the knees and roll down. Legs up in tabletop. These are teaser progressions. From here, use your weight. So take your weight this morning, what you weighed, say this morning, and place it around your ankles. So we can counterbalance our weight. You're gonna push your ankles out, take nose to navel, and pull yourself up with your legs slowly coming up in the teaser. Good, toes apart, heels together. Shoot lasers through your metatarsals. So active feet, but it's not really that you're pointing, but you're shooting through the lasers through those metatarsals. Bend knees in, look towards your knees, your quads, your navel, and roll back down. Good, inhale here, exhale, press out, tuck the nose, come all the way up. Good, and reach nice and tall. Release the hands, hold for 3, 2, 1, bend the knees, grab the knees, and roll down, bending the spine. Inhale here, exhale, press out and away, nose to navel. Reach the hands, instead of holding for 3, we're gonna press forward 3, press forward 2, press forward 1, bend the knees, you can grab the knees, and roll down, 1 vertebrae at a time. You guys feeling your abs?
Yes.
Okay. Are you smiling, Mary?
Oh, yes.
Okay, inhale here, exhale, press up. We'll add on a little bit more or keep it to that last progression. 3 arms, 3, 2, and 1. Now it's leg drops, and it can be tiny or it can be big. It just depends on your abs today and your lower back. Bend the knees. You can hold on to your knees or you can let go and roll down 1 controlled vertebrae at a time. How about 2 more? Okay. Mary, you good? Ruth, you good?
I'll make it.
Okay. Press the legs out. Good, straighten. 3 arms, 1, 2, 3. 3 legs, 1, 2, 3. Bend the knees. You can use your hands and roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. I'll give you something easy now. You're gonna straighten your left leg all the way out and down. If this gets into your lower back, you can slightly bend the knee. Then the right knee is gonna lift in and we're just gonna stretch it for a moment. Good, and then we're gonna lengthen it up to the ceiling and put a stretch on that hamstring. Flex the foot and point, still stretching hamstring, and flex the foot and point, and flex the foot and point, and flex the foot and point. Take it over to the left, keeping the right hip down. You can use your hand as you're stretching out your IT band here. Karen, doesn't that feel lovely?
It's needed, yes.
Oh, you can push on that. Flex and point 4 more. Flex and point. How's it doing, Mary?
Right.
This should feel good after all your walking. And hold and stretch. So when I say foot across the body, I want you here and not here. So you're always trying to lift up and here. So now hands come down to your side. Shoulders open, chins relaxed. We're gonna bring that foot down to the other foot. Without the left hip moving, we're gonna take it out to the side and come up and over and come up and over and come up and over and up. 1 more, over and up. Same leg, opposite direction. Don't let the left hip move. Out and up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale and up. Bend the knee in. Pull that knee and stretch. Okay, we're going to switch legs. Pull that knee in. Stretch that right leg out. If that gets into your back, you can add a slight bend. Good. From there, straighten that left leg to the ceiling. And we're going to stretch out that hamstring by flexing and point. And flex and point. Good, and flex and point. 1 more time, flex and point. Keep the left hip down. Take the foot over, it's high, but the left hip is down. You can grab that leg, flex and point. 4. Flex, stretch out the IT band. 3. Mine are singing to me. 2. I think it's hallelujah. And 1. Hold here. Bring the foot down. Don't let the hips move. Take it out to the side. Exhale, up. Inhale, over. Exhale and up. Nice and strong. Don't let those hips move. Tight pelvic floor. 1 more. Same leg, but now go out to the side, only as far as your right hip doesn't move. Down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. 1 more, down and around, and up. Bend that knee in, stretch, reach the opposite leg, get a great stretch. Good, we're gonna roll over onto our stomach so you can kind of roll up by using your hands behind your knees. Good, and we lay on our stomach. So, for you guys, this is a little bit more of that swan that we were doing. Your fingertips are underneath your shoulders, and you're gonna pull your scapula down your back. So watch my shoulders just for a moment. You don't wanna be here, See, my shoulders are all like slouching forward. I'm gonna pull them down and back. So I'm down and back, my forehead lays on the mat. If I were little, I'd just put 9 inches between my ankles. But since I've got long legs, I'm gonna put anywhere from 12 to 18 inches. So kind of find a spot that's good for you. And what's good is your sacrum. We're looking at the sacroiliac, where your sacrum and lower back come together. You're gonna pull tail between the legs, pull navel off the mat, and pull rib cage off the mat, and shoulders down and back. Lengthen through the crown of the head and lift the hands. So hands come up off the mat, hands come down, relax. Pull tail, pull navel off the mat, pull rib cage off the mat, the forehead's on the mat, lift the hands, and release down. Pull tail, pull navel, pull ribs, shoulders down, hands off the mat, and release down. You can get your legs active in this too. Pull tail, navel, ribs, lift the hands off the mat, shoulders down, squeeze your glutes and hamstrings. Don't wrinkle the back of your neck, but lift your head up. Beautiful, you guys. Nice. And bring it down. Hopefully you didn't just eat breakfast. Pull tail between the legs, navel, rib cage, shoulders down, hands up, lengthen your neck, lift, tighten your glutes and hamstrings. Keep pulling tail so you're not in your lower back, and release down. Everybody okay lower back wise? Mary, you feel good lower back wise? Okay. Ruth? Perfect. Pull tail, we're gonna add on, pull navel, pull ribs, shoulders down, lift hands, lift head. Push your arms out. Swim like a G.I. Joe. Alternating arms, alternating legs. Good. Here we go. It's 12, 11, 10, navel, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands go underneath the chest. Press up into quadruped. Round the spine, roll the spine, and stretch. Good. From there, from your tailbone down, sink all the way down, and we're gonna go into sagging cow. Pull tail between the legs, roll up, one vertebrae at a time, head drops, push that rib cage all the way to the ceiling, and rock forward on your hands. Good. From the tailbone through, drop all the way down into cow, or what I like to call sagging cow. Good. Roll all the way back up that spine, one vertebrae at a time. Keep your mad cat. Don't go in the child's pose, and take it back. So really pulling tail between the legs and stretch out that lower back. So keep taking it further and further back, but you don't want to release it into child's pose. Stretch that lower back. Good. Come on to hands and knees, and we're going to lift left leg. Hips are equal, shoulders down, ribs in, hollow out your abs, and right arm. Good. Lifting the left leg 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Good. Drop those shoulders down into the body. Good. Chest is right over the hands. Right leg. Hips are equal. Left arm. Push the crown of your head. Lift the right glute up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Okay. If that is challenging enough, keep it there. If you want a little more challenge, bring the right knee directly under the pubic bone. So now you're in a tripod instead of a quadruped, and left leg lifts to the back. Good. Now holding there, get your balance. Everything is on, shoulders down, and lift the left arm up. Good. Lift the leg 8 times if you can, but you don't have to. 7, 6, 5, 4, more glutes, 3, breathe, and 1, and bring it down. Take the left knee, put it where the right knee was, so it's directly underneath the pubic bone. Make sure your chest is right over your hands. Right leg is back behind you, tailbone height. Hollow out those abs, shoulders down, and lift the right hand. And right glute, pulse, 8, 7, 6, good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Good. Bring your legs in front of you. And we're gonna go into saw. So feet are out the width of your mat. Pull any tushy part back behind your sit bones. And if this starts to get into your hip flexors, you can always bend your knees. I want you to sit up as tall as you can. Sit tall, tall, tall. Hands go out to the side. Same thing, don't let your hips wiggle at all. Twist to the left. Pinky finger goes by pinky toe. Pull rib cage back behind you. So now pull your rib cage deep, deep, deep. Yes. Now stay looking left and stack up looking left. And come back to the front. Inhale. Exhale over. Inhale. Good. Stack it up nice and tall. And back to the front. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stack. Exhale, front. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stack. Exhale, forward. Abs tight. Pull toes back. Exhale, all your air out. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Keep those heels still. Exhale. Don't let those heels move. Rib cage back. Inhale. And exhale back to the front. We're going to be on our elbows facing front. So we're going to be on our stomachs again. And our hands clasp in front of us. They can either go this way or this way, whichever you like. And then pull shoulders down. You're going to take anywhere from 9 to 18 inches between the ankles. Pull tail between the legs. Squeeze your glutes. Pull navel off the mat. Pull rib cage off the mat. So you don't want to be like falling down at all. Suck everything up and in. Good. The right heel is going to bend. And you're going to feel a huge stretch in that hip flexor. Okay, you're going to flex using your hamstring. You're going to point and flex, and you're going to straighten the leg and really pull tail between the legs. Squeeze the glutes. Left leg, it's flex, point, flex, and reach tail between the legs. Good, and flex, and point, and flex, and reach. Left, flex, point, flex, and reach, and flex, point, flex, and reach. Shoulders down, and flex, point, flex, and down, and flex, point, flex, and down, and flex, point, flex, and down. Last time, flex, point, flex, and down. Good, we're going to turn onto our right hip. We're going to have our elbow directly underneath our shoulder. And you're going to take your left hand and place on your rib cage and suck it up to the ceiling. So take your left hand, go underneath the ribs and pull it all the way up. Straighten the legs out, one straight line. Keeping that rib cage up, slide the right foot forward to that front edge and bring the left leg up hip height. So now look at that left leg and make sure it's the same height as your hip. Good, shoulders are down. Don't let the rib cage move. Keep it there. Flex forward, it's 2 pulses. Now there's no pulse, it's just a squeeze in the glute to the back. Good, and forward. 1, forward more, 2, and squeeze. Good, rib cage is still. 1, 2, don't let that rib cage move at all. Good, your core is holding your upper body still. 1, 2, and point back, and forward. 1, 2, and back. Good, and 1, 2, and back, and forward. 1, 2, and point back. I lost count. Anyone have a count? And press back. We'll do one more. 1, 2, and point back. Hold back and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we'll switch to the other side. So we're just gonna stay facing the same way and take it to the left elbow. Shoulders down. So you never wanna be hanging out in the shoulder like a martini on the beach. Pull rib cage up, shoulders down. Take your left foot, bring it forward. Good, check your shoulder, it's not here, it's down and back. Lift the right leg up, hip height. Don't let the rib cage move. Take it forward. 1, 2, point. Don't let the shoulders move. And forward. 1, 2, and point. Rib cage as still as you can. And forward. 1, 2, and back. And forward. 1, 2. Rib cage is still, shoulders are still. And 1, 2, and back. And again. 1, 2, and 5. We got 3 more. 1, 2, and 6. Squeeze those glutes. 1, 2, and 7. Good. 1, 2, and 8. Hold it back. Squeeze your glutes. Stack your hips one on top of the other and lift up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release it down. Good. We're gonna go into stretching. Could you guys feel it? Okay. Especially 2 classes in a row. Bravo. Feet side by side. Mary, we're matching today in the color of our tights. Take it forward, rib cage in, flat back. So you'll be stretching out those piriformis. You can even push on the hands back here, kind of lift you into it. That's okay, just whatever is okay with it. And then switch legs side by side. So the feet aren't crossed like Taylor style, or formerly known as Indian style, but just side by side. And lean forward, flat back, pull torso. Imagine I'm grabbing you by the armpits and then pulling you up to the high diagonal. You feel good? Nothing like mat. Oh. Soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. Just push those knees out. Good. And this is an inner thigh stretch. Now take your heels apart, like you're standing on your tippy toes, and that's going to take it into the groin. Feel the difference? Just small differences. Do you feel it, Mary? Yes. People go here and tend to pull their toes up, but it's just better to take the heels apart. Now you're going to cross the left leg under, right leg over. But if you need to, you can straighten that bottom knee if it doesn't like it. And we're sitting up as tall as you can. Both sit bones down into the mat. So I'm pushing that right sit bone down. I'm going to grow as tall as I can and suck my knee up into my body. I'm going to push my body into my leg and my leg into my body. So 2 dynamics at the same time, pulling up through the center. Now twist. Twist to the right. And Karen, try to sit that right sit bone all the way down. Ooh. Homework. There you go. No issue with the knees, though. Let the knee fall out to the side and just one more stretch forward. It's okay. Just let it fall out right there. Is it okay there? Okay. And switching legs. So now your right leg will be the bottom leg and left leg goes up and over. But if you need to, straighten out your right leg. I want you to put equal pressure on both sit bones. Grow as tall as you can. There we go. And then take a magnet and just pull that sit bone, left sit bone back to the mat. Sitting as tall as you can, pull the knee into the chest and the chest into the knee. So really pulling that knee in and pressing with the body. Keeping the height, grow 2 inches taller and twist. So Ruth, go ahead and straighten out that right leg and go left leg all the way over it. There you go. Pull up and twist. Perfect. This should feel yummy. The knee out to the side, grow as tall as you can, or you can let it come down to the mat, it's up to you, and take it over. Just straighten out that right leg then. There you go, and lean forward. Mary, you feel it? These are all of our power walking muscles, biking, hiking, snowshoeing, skate skiing, all here. Yeah. And release. Okay, we'll come up in the standing towards the front door side of our machine. Roll out your ankles. Roll out your knees, your hips. Good. Ribs. Ribs the other way. Oh, and shoulders. Good. Shake it all out. Shake all the stress off your body. One small jump. And one big jump. And you guys are done. Nice work.
Good job.
Awesome. Good work. Very good work. Mary, 2 high fives.
Okay, but wipe your hands, because.
Oh, I'm gone. I've had the cold. I'm done with my cold. Bye, guys at home. Take care.